Hi, my name is Ludivina Recio. I go by Ludi for short, and this is my Getting to Know Everyone video. So, a little bit about myself. I'm 26. I am a single mother. I have a 6-year-old son. I've always wanted to be a teacher. I first knew this since first grade. We had our first career day. Everybody presented their careers. The firemen came, policemen came, doctors came. And I went home and I told my mom, I was like, Mom, I want to be a teacher. And I think this has to do a lot with that my teacher was amazing. She made learning so much fun. Out of all my friends that had her, 10 of us have either become teachers or about to become teachers. So I think she did a pretty well job. She inspired us not only to learn, but she inspired most of us to teach. And this kind of stuck with me throughout my life. In middle school, I tutored my cousins. I also tutored my friends because I was in athletics. We had the no pass, no play. So I always wanted to make sure that they did pass. And in high school, I was actually the teacher assistant for my Sunday school class. All these opportunities were amazing. I always learned something new. I learned how to reach um, student, students at a different level. And I think this helped me a lot when I became a mother because I had to teach him almost everything. He went to school when he was 4, and when he went into pre-K, he already knew how to read his name, how to write his name, his alphabet, the sounds, the colors, and his teacher just was amazed how advanced he was. In first grade, he was actually tested for gifted and talented, and he's reading at a 3rd grade level. And over the winter break, he asked me to teach him how to write cursive. He learned his multiplication tables. We're up to 3. And I think it's because I make learning fun. And I learned this from my teacher. And that's what I want to implement into my classrooms. I currently work at a middle school. It's Days of Alla Middle School. And I'm a permanent substitute. And this means that if a teacher for any case has an emergency and has to leave campus, I can step in, which this doesn't happen often. It happens once a week maybe. And so every other day I am co-teaching, and I'm up there with teachers and I'm teaching concepts and I'm able to reach children. And the thing I love most about my job is the fact that I can speak Spanish to my students. I have a few of the students that haven't even been in the country for a month, and they're just thrown into these classes that they expect them to know, since math is universal, how to do it. And so I'm able to reach these children because I speak Spanish, and so I'm able to give them these lessons in Spanish and uh, help them when there's not anybody else because the teachers don't speak Spanish. And that's why I'm so proud I speak Spanish. But I also learned about myself that I don't know a lot of academic vocabulary in Spanish, because as a conversation, I can carry one out, and I might have an English accent here and there, but for the most part, I can speak fluently and have a normal conversation. But when it came to translating standardized tests, I've found that I struggled a little bit. And that actually, it's shocked that it shocked me, because you don't say normal academic vocabulary words in conversation, even in English. Some might struggle to say like photosynthesis, and I have to learn how to say those in Spanish. But I know that being a bilingual teacher will allow me to reach these students, and hopefully they don't go for years and years with the assumption that nobody cares, because they all know I care. So I have 6th, 7th, and 8th graders that come up to me before school and after school, and they're like, Miss Recio, can you help us here? Can you help us there? And I love my job, and I can't wait to be a teacher and be able to do this in classrooms. And even though I'm in middle school now, I know I want to teach elementary because I want to get these students as babies and be able to like build them up, and to the point where they don't get to 6th grade and they still don't know how to read in English or in Spanish. So that's a little bit about myself. I look forward to a good semester, and if anybody has any questions or wants to chat, feel free to email me. Y'all have a good day.